welcome back to Works of the Soviet Republic. I'm Risen32, and this is the Horseshoe Challenge. Now, we are doing okay, I think. We're afloat, we're still going. We've got farming, our farming is working a treat, we're overproducing in our farming, which is great, that's what we want. We've also had a few buildings constructed too. So we're now in a position where we can make our own resources. Before we do that, I just want to have a look at a few things and explain what's going on. Guys, as always, if you do enjoy the episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Right, so our economy is pretty flat. We've got no cash. We do have cash coming in and coming and going out. Why do we buy fuel here? I don't know why we've done that. I don't know where we would have done that either. Delivery cost. Maybe that was interesting. I don't expect that to happen. Okay, well, I need to chase that down. No idea where that came from. Doesn't even tell us. Fuel import resources. Interesting. Okay, strange. Right, anyhow, back to what's happening with us. We are producing resources now, which is good. As you can see here, we're producing plenty of oil all the time. This is just this month. So this year, if you look, we've produced like 250,000 of resources. Excellent. We kind of need to sell things. So if we look on our list, like what's going to be the best for us to sell, coal would be up there, but we don't have the resources to do that. We need to start producing clothes. I think clothes will be a really good one to sell. We will look at producing those. I have placed in a little clothes factory just to help with that. But also, like everything that leads up to clothes, chemicals, clothes, and fabric, all of these, we produce excess of them, will make a good profit. And we can sell them to, we can sell them to the Soviets and or NATO. That doesn't matter. So that's kind of like, that's the focus at the moment, I'm thinking. And the more, we just got to keep like focused on that. I think once we get this set up, we can start to lean towards the kind of the bigger industry areas, and that should enable us, hopefully, to sit a little bit more, say, pretty. That's what I'm going to say. So that's a failed image. That's a misclick. So that's good there. What I have been doing in the meantime, like you can see here, I don't think we've imported or exported everything, have we? This year, we have not. That's not what we want. We want this one. Apparently, we put in 10,000 worth of stuff. 85k bricks. Well, this must include what we import from. Okay, right. Yeah. That's what we've imported. That's not what we've automatically bought. We have bought a couple of vehicles, so I'll show you what those vehicles are. We have got. I've been upgrading or trying to. We bought 2 vehicles this year. We're October 1992. So the 2 vehicles we have bought. Oh, sorry, 3 vehicles is I've been upgrading the vehicles with our distribution, as you can see here. These are like the 3.8 tons. The vehicle that we had in here is it this chap, or was it you? They were tiny. Yeah, this look, it does nothing. It brings nothing to the pie. It's 0.8 of a ton. So I'm changing these out as they're just costing us fuel effectively, and in doing so, it enables our food factory to produce food a lot better. We've got a vehicle in here now, so this I've just changed the distribution around slightly, so it's a bit more efficient. This chap will deliver to everyone, and this guy will deliver to our shopping centre over here. I do want to work on this, so I'll also, if we just have a little look at our overlay, what we'll see is, if we come to our people's, no, here, yeah, good. So healthcare is okay at the moment, but it's not particularly amazing, and I want to try and combat that. Now we've got this thing here is okay. It's not really big enough to deal with the amount of people that we're going to have eventually. But I kind of set this area up here. You see how like the grey roads are the roads that I want to keep. So what I'm going to do to help this happen is we're going to get rid of these roads. So and just open up a bit more. Oh, rats! Didn't want to do that. We'll put that back in like so. That's fine. Also, I do want to upgrade this area here. And we'll get you upgraded to that. Some of these like roads I'm going to keep just because if we ever have a traffic situation, that'll help with that. And we now do have fire. Okay, we should be able to deal with that. If I'm right in thinking, we should definitely be able to deal with that. Okay, cool. I also sold one of the fire engines because it was always sending out the smaller engines, and these are faster. They should be able to get there quickly. And now we've got these tarmac and bitumen roads. Traffic moves so much better along here. I'm not that worried about that. We'll check on it in a moment. What we're going to need to do is I want to get a hospital in here. And we're going to have to build it ourselves. And then that will just like, it's all going to free up a little bit. We may struggle because I can see there's power cables in there. I haven't measured this out. that maybe it is. Do we have any better village doctors? Modified 2 roads. Oh, you'll fit in there. Actually, you'll fit like that. May not. That would be a cool little... We've got plenty of space here yeah, we're definitely going to get a hospital in there. Okay, good. That's fine. Okay, cool. We don't want that one. No. That's what we've currently got. I'm just having a look to see what they are. Right, we're going to use a vanilla hospital. I think that's fine. Equipment for citizens. So the vanilla hospital should fit in here, no problem. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Now we will need to get workers over here. I don't think it should be too much of a problem because I know the workers can get to here. If I want to put you kind of like, yeah, we can get you in there, like, and it will get heating as well. Why won't you squeeze in like so? What's the infrastructure? Okay, it must be this, but oh no, yeah, that brilliant, cool. And I am fairly confident that people should be able to walk to this building from. And it gives us a bit more space down here for something that I'm still thinking about going in here. I am considering trying to put in. I think it may be an option. You there? I'm considering trying to put in some sort of tourist industry in this area. But just even if it's just littles, like a restaurant, a couple of things, just to bring us some extra cash in. That would definitely help that. We can keep these power cables. So there we go. The fire's out. Panic over. That's good to know. That's something I'm thinking about. We'll come back to that in a moment. I just want to get like what I want, what we need. What we need, yeah, absolutely what we need done. Which is going to be, so I want to move this hospital. I think we may do this like in between episode once that hospital's built. Do we have everything? We have everything but steel. Steel will come as it does. So like the imports with steel, we should have you. Yep. Okay. So this boat here, which is why it was open, is we're exporting the bricks and the panels, which is great, and then it will import steel. So we do have steel coming in. It's not going to be the quickest of steels, but we have it coming in, which is fine. Absolutely fine. And now what I want to do, now what we're going to need is, we're going to need to get, as I mentioned earlier, we need clothes to be made. As you can see here, we've got plenty in at the moment, and electronics is pretty low too. I don't think we can make electronics yet. But in here, oh, we've got plenty in there. We must be overproducing them at the moment, but you'll notice we've got no fabric, so we need to make fabric regardless. And I feel like we should tie all this in if we make chemicals, fabric, and clothes all in the same area. Perfect. So, and this here kind of like screams to me to get this set up. Now, if we look at our mods, we are quite fortunate here. If we look at our factory, we have got a small clothing factory, and this will produce like 0.2 clothes per day, which is fine. And then we've got in here as well, we should have a fabric in here. More food barn, greenhouse, bucket dredger, look, all the pigs. More cement plant, which we have. The clothing factory, I'm sure we had these down. Oh, they're here, maybe. The bakers. Nope. Keep looking. Textiles. So we've got rural textiles in here, which could be actually. We need a chemical factory as well, hopefully. Or we may import chemicals, but we can definitely get these things done. How big are you? Tiny. Okay, right. We're going to have rural textiles, which would be perfect, like this kind of size. Now we've got roads already set up to come off these. I'm thinking we do a little like construction area in here with a little bit of storage. And then we can just funnel that into. We're going to set up, like, we're going to need another little distribution office, distribution center in this area. That will be fine. Right, let's plan this a little bit. We're going to use bitumen roads here. And, no, infrastructure. Wait, so you won't pull off there. What? Oh, because we've got a path right now. Okay. Got that path sort of sorted. We should be able to get a road through that. Now, this road. Yeah, it will just help people. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. Cancel. But I had to say it's night time. So if we can get you kind of through there, yeah, we can. So, okay. Then if I... Ready? Okay. It's just not showing up as placing the roads down. That must be because I changed the colours. There we go. Right, if we can then... Interesting. Not expecting that. If we put you like here. Huh? Yeah, okay, that will do. Oh, right, you want smooth, and I see you. That's yellow. Then can we get you onto here? You will not let us get onto the wide. Too steep of an incline. Really? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. It definitely is. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. We could probably squeeze you on there in the future. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I reckon we can. Okay, but that's good. But that's just more as a datum to see like where we can get things in. That's fine. So let's get in here. Another little road like so. Just to try, I want to incorporate these roads. I mean, yeah, that's going to be okay. And then we can pull down like so. We could tidy this up in a moment. Actually, I don't mind that it's not like perfect. Is it going to trigger me? I don't think it is. Okay, cool. Right, so let's then sort of try and plan our industry inside this. So we want to have like a textiles mill, so we're going to put like the areas of employment closer to this place. So textiles here. And what do you require to do things? A textile mill, if I remember rightly. They just want. So these are clothing. So the textile ones. Okay, you're here, so you require crops and chemicals, and you've got a little bit of storage on you. Okay, that's fine. Like, I'm not expecting them to produce like loads, just enough to keep everybody happy in this industry. So, and then we want to get a clothing one in here. The left one, you perfect, cool. And then what we can do is we're going to have you in there like that, yeah. What we can do then is we will have the means to produce our clothes, and we're gonna have to use forklifts. Yeah, forklifts are gonna have to be a thing. So that's clothes, textiles. I'm also considering, like, because we're gonna have an idea actually. Because we're going to have, are they getting power? I never checked that. Oh, they must be because there's a substation there. Okay, good. So what could be a good idea as well is to make some booze in here. Booze will also be a good thing to sell because we are like we are stockpiling grain. If you look, like that's full of grain, fine. You're also full of, well, you're not completely full. You've got 141 tons in it. So we are overproducing on the grain. So we need to kind of like move that around and use it a little bit. So let's put a brewery in here as well if we can. Distillery is what it actually is in the textiles. I saw one in here. Okay, brewery. And we'll put you just onto here. There we go. Cool. And wish I would. And that's going to be our 3 industries in it. But I don't think we need any more than that. We've got the people spare. And what road is it? And that should then hopefully this little area here. So like this is going to be like a priority. This will enable us to then supply clothes and booze to everybody. We aren't making electronics yet. I don't think we're still going to keep importing those, but we can't import clothes if I remember rightly. No, we can't check in the sheet. We can import electronics, so that's okay. Like we're just trying to deal with things that we can't do at the moment. So then, with that in mind, let's plan how we're going to distribute. And I get all 3 of you with this chat. There we go. Perfect. Cool. That's got in there actually better than I thought it was going to. Nice. Cool. So now I want to have like a little bit of storage, and admittedly, we're going to have to like overland oil. So we could probably got an idea for that. Actually, I think what we'll do, we'll change how we're going to distribute oil over here. Fine. So what have we got coming in here? So we want a little bit of storage. We don't need a massive amount of storage. Like we need enough just to make an impact, I think. Not too large. What we got here? Aggregate storage. No, I just want a little warehouse will be fine. Open storage. Nope. Small barn. Yep. Ah, perfect. Cool. And I want to put you like kind of. Well, you would have fit in there perfectly, but let's put you here. Okay, that is cool. And then we're going to want to have a forklift truck. Forklift facility. A forklift garage. You're probably a little bit too big, so we'll stick with the vanilla one. Now we're going to have to buy in these vehicles, but like, if I remember rightly, I don't think forklifts are super expensive. Nonetheless, we fit in like that. Perfect. Cool. Can't construct building because of infrastructure. This little bit of road there. Let's put that little bit of road out. We'll just kick you back a little bit, and we're going to have to find a way to get this road onto there. Which I don't mind actually if it's just kind of like a twist on like that or so. I don't think that'd be too. I think that would look cool. That would be fine. I can live with that. Most of what we're building here is not long-term. Oh, you haven't connected the road. I can deal with that. So that's going to link this whole area up, and that's going to produce a clothes, fabric, we're not making chemicals, are we? Okay. We need to make chemicals. Oh no, we're buying chemicals in. Can we make a small little chemical place? I don't want to. I'd rather not buy chemicals in. So if we can make a small chemical factory, then we're laughing. Refinery, no. Food, or brick, bucket dredger. I don't think there is a small one, is there? Clothing, plant, house. Ah, greenhouse, medium. Wow, that's huge. Okay. That wasn't what I was looking for. So we're looking for chemicals. I'm not sure if we can, to be honest. Brewery, bakery, automatic bread factory, fruit orchard. No, no, I'm not seeing any chemicals. Or flare. Maybe butchering. I guess you're going to be an energy. No, food. Okay. Hot mix plant. Negative, negative, negative. Okay, so we may have to. Oh, chemical plant. You're quite big. Huge chemical plant. You're massive. I want a small chemical plant. You're also quite big. Okay. We could, if we wanted to. It's going to get power. We could overproduce chemicals here, but then run it across the road. Is what I'm thinking. How big is the vanilla one? Let's have a look at that. Probably going to be an oil, aren't you? Vanilla chemical plant. That's a lot smaller, and we can set up. Yeah. Okay. What that was in my mind. I think we should be able to still pick up people to walk here from this. I don't think that would be too much. Is we can set the road on the different side. We can go like this, and we can ship the chemicals across the road, possibly. Okay. Let's see if this will work. If we can do it, then yeah, game on. What I'm saying. And then we've got like chemicals. We can massively overproduce the chemicals. And that should, I'm hoping, be a really good export for us. I want to be in the mods. If we can export chemicals, we're going to be laughing. And that will that will really solve or help to reduce our... What am I bringing here? It'll reduce our costs and make us look a little bit better. I'm looking for... Moved them around now and I can never find them. Air pipe. Air pipe? No. It must be then, it would be forklift facility. Yes. Road? Okay, that will work. Okay, you're not... Oh, I can see why. When we get you down there, I wonder if we can. What I want to do is I want to connect it up to this chap. So, but I can see why there's a pylon right there in the way that won't let us do that. So it's not going to want to get us up there. And you will... Okay. Let's go directly from building A to building B. I don't think that's going to work as we want it. Is that an issue? We could just bus it in. We could have a little bit... I mean, I think that would be fine, actually, if we use a vehicle to do it. That's okay. That's not... I'm okay with that. So we're going to have a big chemical plant there. You won't connect to that. Can we get you in here at all? Love to connect you up. Interesting. What was your problem with this one at the start, then? I have no idea. Okay. So we need to get onto this road and... through here, possibly? Yeah, I see you. Okay, good. And we can get you into that. We don't have a construction vehicle free. Okay. Got you. Cool. That won't be smooth. We don't have the vehicles free at the moment because they'll be building everything. We're probably taking everything to the hospital. Yeah, as you can see. No, we haven't delivered anything yet. Fine. Fine. Any vehicles? Anybody? Oh, they've just built the road already. Well, okay, yeah, I see it. But road's already been built while we've been waiting. They're putting in the paths and things. Good. So we are making like good progress in this area. Oh, wow. Here as well. That's good. So we've got some open space. This is going to be where we're going to make our clothes and massively overproduce chemicals. So what is going to be sensible for us then is if we look at it chews on, make the chemicals. What does it, like gravel? I think it's gravel crops. If I remember rightly, it's not in there. Or there. Yeah. Gravel, what's crops? Oil, gravel. Okay. Which is fine. We can truck the crops in, that's not going to be an issue. And then we can set up a gravel storage and an oil storage over here. I think would be a good idea. Would it? Okay. Or we can just bring... I think oil might be better to have over here. I'm thinking. I'm changing my mind on that. What I'm thinking now is... We'll bring everything in manually for the moment. This isn't going to be here forever. It will end up moving. It's got power. People probably can get to it, I would imagine. Once this road is built, I don't see why, with the distance that's being able to travel over there, we should be able to walk to it. That'll be fine. What we can do though, just to help with, is what we'll do is we'll put a gravel path in. I'm not convinced that road's attached, you know. Just let's make that look a little bit better. Cool. Definitely not convinced. Yep. Perfect. Cool. There you go. That's definitely attached. Right. Let's get a path across here. What I was thinking is... No. Path? Yeah. Cool. No. It's fighting me everywhere along here. We can get a path through... Oh, can you not... Oh. And, yeah. Oh, well, that's a really steep there, isn't it? Okay. Are we going to get a path over to that? Just one across here. We'll just help with the... Can we go like so? Oh, we can. Yep. Yeah. You let me do it? You know, are you? Okay. Hmm. Can we build underpasses? I am not completely sure. Pedestrian tunnel. Oh, okay. That would have been perfect if it done that. What? Tunnel is above the terrain at some stages. Okay. Out there. Are we going the wrong way? Will you go down? Nope. Okay. We got in here. Pedestrian underpass? Tunnel underpass. How does that work? Because if we can put you in... It's not letting me. So an underpass will go under this road, is what I'm thinking. Is that what that's suggesting to me? Oh, it is, yeah. No? I've never used these, as you could probably tell. But I don't think we're going to fit them in. We've moved too far away from it now because it's twitchy. How do we get all the way over here? Twitchy when you zoom in close. We could do that. Okay, let's just... I'm not sure if this... And then, what, is that underground? Oh, that is underground. People... No, it's not. How's that an underpass? What do we need? Oh, how do we look underground? Wireframe underground. Perfect. Okay, cool. Right, we can do this. F3? Oh, we're learning things. We're learning today. We can then put another little underpass over here. Yeah. I'm trying to connect it up with that. Which I think we can do if I put you like so. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be awesome. No? Oh, I put it the wrong way around. Okay. Get rid of you. See you, bye. Bye. Oh. Cool. So you need to go this way around? Yeah, perfect. Cool. Ah. These underpasses are going to, like, be the saviour. And then we can... It's not, like, snapping to that, which is really weird. You see what I mean? Can't snap it to... Is that like, or do we need to use you? Pedestrian tunnel. Oh, we do need to... Okay. There we go. Right, that makes sense now. Okay, nice. There is our first underpass, and we'll build that ourselves. Awesome. And that is how we're going to get people into there, which I'm really happy with. I like, this is part of the new bud, and I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. Okay, cool. Right, so yeah, our build is... We're going to have to build this. It's going to take a wee while to do that. With this bit of road here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this... Oh no, we need a road there for you. Can we get you onto this at all? No? Oh. That has gone horribly. We're fighting a lot of the roads at the moment. No, I am using... Okay, yeah, no. Okay. You come down here? What is your problem, man? Really janky. Right, let's get rid of you. If we can get this to connect it or something. Do around... Ah! Okay, that is going to do what we want to do. Now, we could actually use this to connect over here. And that means we're going to make that road there a permanent feature, which I am absolutely okay with. Do I like that? No, I don't. That's okay, I do. This bit of road, is it being used yet? I don't think so. I'm not going to upgrade it. It's going to get upgraded, but at the moment it's only a small hop. So we've got... There is our little industry for everything. That's going to be good. What I also want to add to is what I was thinking when I was trying to put the resource places in for here is that we're actually going to be better off. So we have a little bit of bitumen here. We've only got 28 tons left. But as we are working towards getting back to the refinery sector, we can look at doing that. We can also import bitumen if like it goes really wrong, so I'm not too worried about that. But what I want to do is this building here is going to use the bitumen. So what we can do, rather than like transporting it to it all the time, we can get a nice little fuel storage up for it. And yeah, we just put it into over here somewhere, which would be nice. Let's see if you're actually connecting. And if we do like that, yeah, that should be fine. If we do like this, okay, quite smooth. I'm just trying to get it to fit in there. Admittedly, oh, it's only 11 tons of steel, so it's not a massive burden in the steel world. So we'll get this chap put into here. There we go. Cool. And what I'll do is I'll then transfer the bitumen over to that. We are producing lots of our own oil, so we can hold oil here and then just drive it in to the factory. Now, I did mention that we want to have our own little distribution centre here, so we will place that down as well. And we should get that in there too. Put you in. In here? Nope. I always go in there looking for it. It's not. It's definitely not. It's in small storage. Now, I'm going to put a small distribution hub in, and the idea with this one is it's going to do everything. So, well, saying that, we just need, yeah, it would be fine on a small one, and we'll put you in here. Yeah, done. Cool. Because we just need what? Grain, chemicals, fabrics, which is all going to be in there. That'll be done itself. So we're just going to need to put the chemicals, the grain into here, and then pick up everything, and then it will also distribute to that. So yeah, so this should be fine. And what I am now thinking is decisions. Right, there's a couple of other things I want to do. So this road here it's on its way being made. Are you still being made? Yep, you are. Good. We're just delivering the resources. So we're going to push our way along here, get this bridge made up. We're going to move along with that. We're going to keep punching through. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need an area in here. Probably not going to be on this episode that we're going to achieve that. Is to get another construction office in that we can push over. And we need to try and hit this chap here. It's not that chap. This construction office here. So we need to get construction offices built the way across here. So we can get this one built. So we will work on that, and then once we've got that built, we can then get these. We can then get our bitumen and oil connected to here and fire this place up properly. I am still chucking people over every time we get fire, so that is fine. So we've got a little ways to go, but we can still move across it, and we're looking good. But what I want to do in the meantime is just like plan this area a little bit more. So we're going to be shipping our food out of here for a while, I imagine. And we've got everything in here. So it'll be food, cows. We're not making booze here, which is fine. We may end up doing that in the future. Right now, no, we're not going to be doing that. What we are going to want to have in here, though, is we're going to want to have a train platform. And this will just... Are you going to fit in there? We may not. We may have to use a modded one, I suspect. Yeah. Okay, right. And this train platform will allow us to, in the future, drop people off, and we should be able to hit these two buildings with it. We still have the bus station here, and we can maybe then, if needs be, we could bus people over to here. We're gonna have. This is like thinking way ahead. So like this, it doesn't. We're in no rush to build this. This can be built at its own leisurely pace, but it's always going to be. We're going to need these, and if we've got them in position, it's going to be nice and handy for us. So, quite cool, doesn't it? Not kind of like where I wanted the road, but we've got to bear in mind that we're going to have to get a train track through here somewhere. Now looking at this, I may change the position of that. Yeah, we're going to move this. That's good. So this is why we do this now before we built it. So I want to be able to get... Will we sneak through that? No, we don't want to do that, do we? We'll try. If we can sneak through, that's perfect. I want to put you... I don't want that station. Ooh, too big. That's the chap I want. Okay. We're going to put you in, like, here. I'm hoping we can run another track alongside it. If we can, perfect. I am all up for that. Oof. I'm going to build a concrete-based railway system, so if we can get you along here, which we can, then do, like, there. Oh, we can get past it. Okay. Doesn't look pretty, but it will do the job for us. And I'm going to probably want to get two tracks through it. Or do we just go single for the station? We'll see. Maybe this will come. I like this. Yeah. Okay, we can get through that. Fine. And you're going to go across here like that. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. And then we can go double tracks either side of it. Okay, cool. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to say build it just so we don't have the white marks sitting there. But that's that future planning. So we can like really sort of eventually possibly be able to just smash the people in there. We will need like a crane construction area, but I am thinking like over here is going to be really good for steel. We may get that placed in there. Right, so I don't want to queue up anything else to be built. This is going to take quite a while to get constructed. As... Oh, you're already off getting stuff sorted. Yeah, cool. So it's only like 5k we're making per load on this chap. But it will bring steel back. And that steel will then be put to use to building things, which is perfect. So once we get this hospital constructed, what I will do is I will put a little barn in here with a forklift if possible, just to keep this chap a little bit, like keep it full, easy, because you can see we're struggling to keep food in there. That should be resolved though, I reckon. That's probably just everybody's out getting food. Yep. We have got food in there, yeah. So it would make a lot more sense because we can ferry food into the storage barn a lot quicker, which should help that. Should be excellent. So I think, you know, we are making progress. That's platform where? Oh, no, we thought we dealt with that. I panicked then. I thought we'd lost it. This area is going to kick off quite nicely. There is another vehicle I want to build. So probably this year, if I can get the cash, is I want to get prefabs up and going, and we need to get the prefab panels in there. I don't want to build this yet. Like, we will eventually, like, when we're waiting for the road to build, I think, we'll turn on, like, little things like this just to optimize them, and then we can keep the vehicle. But I don't think we can sell... Can we sell cement in here? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. If there is a vehicle that we could... a ship that we can do that with, so we will do that. And yeah, I'll buy that vehicle, so that's one. And then probably, like, we've still got 2 vehicles to do. If we can afford to, I will buy other vehicles. If not, I won't. And I'll just let you know what they are while we run the game forward. But yeah, so we'll change this area up in between the episodes, or maybe be in a position to do it next episode. But on that note, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.